Hello Esteban, I hope you're doing really great. I just want to start saying that I'm really happy and very glad to be able to give you some comments about your research design. And first of all, I really want to congratulate you because I had the opportunity to see the first activity that we have to do. The video, and how you went into that research and all the comments that the professor and Gabriela gave you about it. And I really notice how you take those comments and include it in this research design and how you take all what they told you. First of all, I know I found that you have made some big changes in the way of your research question. In the first one, you were trying to answer how the barriers were to, or the typical problems that some companies face when trying to import to Latin America. And now you're thinking about how to, which are the barriers to export to the United States. Even though that there is a change in the way or the thing you're analyzing, I think it covers the main subject and the main area. So I really like it. I think you are being more specific in the things you really want to know and what you're focusing on. Just talking about this second activity, I have some points. The first one is which kind of startups. I know you're talking about tech startups, but even in that group, you could find many sectors. And well, I'm saying that because I think that the barriers you want to find in this research could change, depends on the sector that you're trying to focus on. Also, it led me to the second comment that I have, which is that the pain you are saying you want to hold some interviews, but you are not being specific about what kind of people you would like to interview in the startups. If you would like to interview, have the opportunity to interview the CEO, the IT team, the financial manager, because you will like at the end you want to make like a top 3 or 5 list of barriers you found and trying to synthesize in groups. But if you are not pretty much specific about which kind of people you would like to interview, you will find many barriers. It depends on the each area of the company or the startup, sorry. And it wouldn't love you or be difficult to give or to make a just top 3 or 5. The other thing is that it's clear you need to gather information from some governmental and not governmental instruments, but it was not clear how or from where you will take out this information. I would suggest you to focus on secondary data because I think it's not so easy to be able to interview many people from ProColombia, from the Chamber of Commerce, and also secondary data will be very helpful here. And because those instruments or institutions have many published material. With all what you told in the video, in the paper, sorry, I think you're going on exploratory research, but it was not very explicit in the summary. So I think there are some things that are obvious that we know are conducting, but from a third reader, I think it's necessary to include more specific and explicit information. However, I think I've noticed that we are both conducting on the same way or on the navigating on the same area. So, however, I think we could share some experience, some comments about our research question or research project. And last thing but not least is that you're talking about analyzing that it's going to be qualitative information that's going to be analyzed in a quantitative way. but I'm not really sure how you're going to obtain some quantitative information or data from just making some interviews. Thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this. I really appreciate your summary, your work, and looking forward to know more about it.